Cool. Okay. I want this. Toper. Thank you for the heart me. Thank you for the popular. How you doing? Well, I really kind of know. You got flipping hell. First comment got blocked.
You're.
Yer. Can't block the yer.
Of course it did.
Was it too many R's or something? Okay. Just gotta kind of wait.
Probably.
Probably. Or at least you have some sort of entertainment now, right? For a bit at least. Yeah, we did have a pretty heckin' crazy time in the last bit, didn't we?
Oh, are you entertainment?
Yeah, well, yeah, yeah.
Gonna need you to dance then.
Oh shit. Definitely not at the moment. Thank you for the share and the repost, it says. And yeah, day 3 investigation.
How you doing, dude?
Yo, what's up, Skittle? Welcome
Oh,
in.
so you don't want me to be entertained, then fine.
Yeah, I'm doing alright, Skittle. How are you getting on, man? Thought we'd this is the end of the last case, so just waiting for people to gather in, and then we'll crack on. I wonder how long it'll take. You up to much today? Hey, Mike, welcome in. Sammy, welcome in.
Hekeen Bork. Not
Heckin'
too bad.
bulk.
Might be on later, but still wanna try and add a few things or fix Stream Ninja.
Oh,
Still not
Faz.
going.
Faz,
What's
have
up,
you...
how we doing?
Are you not gonna update Stream Ninja then, or have you updated and it's still not working? Because I can help you probably figure
I
that
have
out.
been summoned.
Um, Phil, welcome in. How's it going? Yeah, not bad, Mike. How you getting on? Might be on later. Still want to try add a few things. Faz, what are you adding at the moment then?
Hi friend, it's Monday, I'm sleepy. What Ray we up to? I
Fair
can hop
enough.
in VC at some point if you want to yap and vibe if you like.
Sure, at some point could do, yeah. Um, yeah, it's Monday. Sleepy, that's fair enough. And we are just on the end of this game now. The last section. Hopefully, the rest of the people make it in good time.
You never see it coming.
Tofu with the default. Thank you.
Next game for me is NMC.
NMC? What's that? NMC. NMC. Why is that not ringing a bell? Oh, Nobody May Cry. Right.
Nobody may cry.
Yeah. Nice. That's gonna be pretty exciting. You gonna have it like modded up and stuff, or just basic?
Yo.
Yo, what's up, Coco? How's it going? Thank you for the help, me man. I think everyone's more or less here. We
Just
haven't
as
really
it is.
progressed much yet, so
It's already loads different the way it is.
just as it is, already loads different. Yeah, fair enough, fair enough. I've seen a few people playing it and whatnot. It looks pretty sick, but I haven't got it on PC yet. But yeah, good. I look forward to watching you play that. There's my projector. Thanks for the repost, Coco. Okay, we may as well just proceed then. Drastic crimes require drastic measures. That's just the way it is. We did what we had to, in order for him to get the verdict he deserved.
What I will say is, Sephiroth is a bit of a joke in that game.
In comparison to what else is there, yeah, literally. Literally. Otherwise, like, he's one of the most... Well, he's not even the toughest in KH2 anyway. I didn't know. I never knew that the SR Line incident was just another name for the Joe Dark killings. Sounds like everyone's heard about these killings but me. Alana wanted Dark convicted so badly. That's why she used me. That's why she used what happened to me. What do you mean, what happened to you? It's all there in the file. Joe Dark's last victim was Prosecutor Neil Marshall. When he murdered Officer Marshall's brother, he left behind an incriminating piece of evidence. But what did you have to do with those killings, Emma? On the night Prosecutor Neil Marshall was murdered, Joe Dark tried to kill me. Thanks for the shares as well. What? He tried to kill you? Officer Marshall's brother, Neil, was only trying to save me. So that means you... Yes. I was a witness in the Joe Dark trial. Did not see that one coming. Objection! Should connect some noises to that or something. Right. So we're already getting into the nitty-gritty already. Okay, she's gonna actually tell us some good stuff. Good. Right, so it happened 2 years ago. Objection! Exactly. Literally, I could just tie them together, I think. It happened 2 years ago. It was right about this time of the year too.
LOL so late.
Yeah, but that would obviously like cause a lot of spam as well. But there was a terrible thunderstorm that day, unusual for the season. I was alone in my sister's office. We were planning to eat dinner together once she finished her work. Then suddenly, this terrifying man came bursting into the office. Joe Dark. It seemed like he was running from someone. He pulled out a knife and screamed at me. I didn't know what was going on. And just then, Prosecutor Marshall showed up. Jake Marshall's brother. Take that! Take that! Joe Dark tried to take me hostage, but before he could, Mr. Marshall tackled him. Then, what happened? I'll never forget. Lightning struck, and the lights went out. Suddenly, a bolt of lightning flashed outside the window, lighting up the office for an instant. Yeah, what's up, Laney? How's it going, man? Thanks for the likes, y'all, as well. Thanks for the heart me, Laney. Livy, welcome. Hello, Barry. Oh, fair enough. They haven't been sitting there for a bit.
I'm good, hope you are well.
Yeah, doing alright as well, man. We chilling? Right, what I saw then burned a permanent picture in my mind. I can still see it now. A permanent picture. Just gonna have to be doing some drawing then, I guess. Thanks to the
Currently playing Thief
reposts.
Sim on my Switch, this PKSF. But nerve-wracking.
Thief Sim? What the heck? Fair enough. There literally is like a simulated game for every single type of potential action, I reckon,
TPS,
isn't
I
it?
forgot Mike Hunt.
Holy crap, Laney. Straight with it.
Thief Simulator. You get to be a thief, LMA.
Yeah, I know, just funny. Did she just do anything these
brilliant.
days? It's quite fun. So you weren't able to testify about that? No, I was only asked about when I was attacked. That must be why she made up the crime. Made it up? You mean provided bogus evidence?
I actually did a massive sheet on my lip but had to pause for obvious reasons.
Did you actually? Did you actually? What? The prosecutor's office wanted that guilty verdict so badly. Lana forged the evidence, so Mr. Edgeworth
I
used it.
diverted to the toilet.
He was like, hold on a second, let me just flush.
So said BRB.
Edgeworth? Yes, but I'm sure he didn't know anything about it. He couldn't have known he was being given false evidence. Even so, that's when it all started. The rumours about Mr. Edgeworth, I mean. It's all my fault. If I could have just testified properly, none of this would have happened. So it's true, even though he may not have known it. Thank you for the homie, Sammy.
It was like a machine gun sheet.
Holy crap, literally just like straight out, yeah, as well. No messing about. Fair enough, bro. Again, people must do that when they're on live for like the whole day or something. Like, you have to, don't you? After that case ended, Lana was never the same. She became cold, like she is today.
If I stayed live, TT would have banned me for violence.
Literally. That's how it sounded, yeah, just popping. She must not have been able to face up to what she did, especially not to Emma. What did you see in the instant that crime occurred?
Turd bullets.
Damn, man, that would make a whole flipping mess. God damn. Dark knocked down Mr. Marshall and raised his knife. Neil Marshall was stabbed right in front of this poor girl. Literally.
BB gunshots.
Pop, 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 pop.
Got to go back to work. Take care, bro.
Cool, take it easy, man. Don't work too hard. I don't remember what happened after that. Apparently, I passed out.
Keep it in the mouth, dude. Do not spit. The drink.
Did you see that? Almost, man. It was a flipping BB gunshots.
I don't even know what to make of the conversation currently ongoing.
Yeah, let's just
It's noon
swoop
and I
over that
already
like
need a
it
drink.
isn't going on. Just start your own conversation, Livy. Don't worry about it. It's noon and I already need a drink. I mean, it's totally valid. It's totally valid. It's 5 o'clock
Bork
somewhere. Bork gang. You guys hiding from each other on different sides, eh? When I came to Lana was cradling me in her arms. It's 4:58 p.m. Fucking go for it. Poor Emma, you've been through so much.
Yes. Whoa. It's 5 p.m. somewhere.
Literally, that's what I always say as well. Like, that's just one of the first thoughts that comes into my head. It's too early to drink. It's 5 o'clock somewhere, man. Okay, I couldn't bring myself to testify about that instant. I tried, but the words just wouldn't come out. I drew a picture, but it wasn't any good. 2 years ago. You must have been 14. That's understandable. Once it was all over, I made up my mind. I decided that when I grew up I'd be a scientific investigator. I
Hey,
want to
Sam,
be able to fight crime with
If
my
you want to drink
testimonies.
at any time, do it. Just don't be a nutter and be careful, LMAO.
Yeah, as long as you're like,
XLVX, you
as
have
long as
just
you're,
reached
you know,
level
in control
7.
of what you're doing sort of thing, still it's fine. But, that is literally the purpose of it, lowers your inhibitions, so... Anywho, and find the evidence to make an airtight case. That way, Lana would never try to forge any. I see.
I see
I think
you
I'm
skip.
finally starting to understand what makes Emma tick. But there's still something that bothers me about that crime. What? There's something that's puzzling me, Emma. What is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, stop with the low battery, bruv. You said you were in Lana's office at the time, right? That's right. Why then would a serial killer come running in there? Well, not only that, but he was being chased by the prosecutor. Oh, there's no mystery there. Joe Dark had been taken in for questioning that day. Taken in for questioning? You mean by the police? Of course. This happened at the police department. He tried to run away halfway through the interview and fled into my sister's office. But why did he run all the way over to your sister's office? Because the detective's office and the questioning room are right across from the elevator. Okay. Across from the elevator. But Lana was the chief prosecutor, wasn't she? No, silly. Didn't I tell you? 2 years ago, Lana was a detective. Okay. She was the best in the entire force. After the Joe Dark case, she was transferred to the prosecutor's office and made chief prosecutor. Lana used to be a detective? I'd better have another talk with her. Okay.
I'm turning Xemnas into mincemeat XD.
Into mincemeat as well. Did you bring your own guardian, since he keeps bloody asking his to come? Oh wait, that's Xemnas, so... Fair enough. You just lightsabering him, yeah?
Pause.
Give him a
LMAO.
taste of his own medicine. Wait, what? What did I say?
Yup. The phrasing for that took me out.
Alright. I can't even remember how I worded it now. Right, Mr. Right, it seems I keep causing you trouble. Falsifying evidence. I didn't think you were the type. Criminals don't mind playing foul, why should we? But Lana, if you're wrong, an innocent person might be found guilty. Believe me, I understand the risks. Lana, Emma told me about you. Oh? About how you were a detective 2 years ago, and how the SL9 incident was the reason for your transfer to the prosecutor's office. That's right. Could you fill me in on the details, especially about that unusual change of jobs? I suppose you have a right to know, Mr. Wright. It's not that unusual, is it? I mean, being a detective and then becoming a prosecutor, I mean, they're still basically in the same thing. You know what I mean. Someone knows what I mean.
Currently chugging a can on Monster. Yum.
Hey, nice. I got a can of Monster waiting here as well. I haven't had this one before, but it's called Viking Berry. I saw it and I was like, I might as well try this one. But yeah, I haven't popped it open yet. Right, a lot of revelations were uncovered at the trial today, not the least of which was the fact that this case is largely connected to another one 2 years ago.
Oh, I've had that one, it's good.
Yeah? Okay, cool. Rate it out of 10, what do you reckon? Evidence from that case was stolen as well, though I expected as much. I know how obsessive Officer Marshall can be. That trial, it really wasn't fair, was it? I believed in you, Lana. I believed that no matter what happened, you'd always stick to the truth. Couldn't be helped, Emma. At that trial 2 years ago, I sold my soul. Well, all drama aside,
I hate tense.
the fact of the matter
When
is,
I had it,
at
it was warm,
5:15,
so my rating's a bit nulled by that LOL.
there was no murder at the police department. 8 out of 10 is pretty solid rating. It was warm and you had it. Ah, okay, Fairs. Unfortunately, it's going to be a bit warm for me as well, so... Hey, Donna, thank you for the heart me. How you doing, Donna? Tell me that's not true, Lana. What the witness, Miss Starr, said. About you stabbing Mr. Goodman with a knife. Lana, I don't understand. Why won't you tell us? Emma, this doesn't involve just me. I don't think I've ever seen Lana look so phased before.
I'm a bit of a Monster Energy fiend, especially for the zero sugar ones. Yum yum yum.
Fairs. Is this a zero sugar one? Am I putting myself on a diet for no reason? No, this has got
Sammy
sugar in
wants coffee. Sammy wants an espresso martini.
An espresso martini. Wait, a coffee or they're very different, you know? It's
Quad
true,
shot.
I was a member of the police force 2 years ago. Quad shot, flipping out. Are you both tired or something? They still talk about all the cases she and Chief Gant cracked together. Chief Gant? Here we go. He was a deputy chief of police back then, but he still worked the crime scenes. Damon Gant. He was everything I aspired to be.
Skittle wants me to crash out and cause havoc with a quad shot.
Literally, you'll be balking all over the place for real. They were the
Do a
best
double
team
quad.
ever. They solved crimes before the reports could even be filed, sorry. Do a double quad, holy crap. Emma really idolizes her big sister. But now you're chief prosecutor. What happened? I always planned on becoming a prosecutor. The
Been
reason
there,
I
done
became a
that.
detective was
Still survived.
to gain experience investigating crime scenes so you could use that experience in court, right? Yeah, that's kind of where my brain tracked. If you're a detective, that's naturally what you'd end up doing, right? Been there, done that, still survive. What a flipping double quad shot. That's mental. That's mental, man. Gant's help in the SL9 case was crucial to his resolution. After that, he became chief of police and arranged my transfer to the prosecutor's office. Maybe I should ask more about this investigation
kill
of
ya
theirs
makes
2
ya
years
stronger.
ago.
Am I
That's-
right or am I right?
That's what they say. That's what they say. Two years ago, I was second in command of the detectives investigating Dark.
What doesn't kill you didn't do a good job.
Facts. Facts. Yes, Deputy Chief Gunn and I shared the same office and the same investigations. They even had the same office? We led a team of the best
Poetry stab.
detectives on the force. Hey. Too good, too good. Detective Goodman, whose case it was, Jake Marshall and Angel Starr. It was the first time Marshall worked with his brother. He was quite gung-ho. I believe that. Without a doubt, Joe Dark was a serial killer. We asked him to come in for questioning. We were desperate for evidence. That was when his final murder took place. When he tried to murder Emma. Prosecutor Marshall was trying to save me from Dark. You see, the first person who happened upon the scene of the crime was me. Now you tell us, literally. That's quite important. Damon Gunn and Neil Marshall were the ones questioning Dark that day. The investigation was in its final stage, and Dark must have suddenly panicked, so he waited until Gunn and Marshall let their guards down, then fled the room. From there, he ran straight to the offices shared by Deputy Chief Gunn and myself. That's where he found me. So you were the first person to run to the scene, Lana? It appears so. I was filing some papers while Gant and Marshall were questioning Dark. When I returned to my office, I saw 3 bodies on the floor and smelled blood. 3 bodies? Prosecutor Marshall, the victim Emma, who had passed out, and the suspect, Joe Dark. They'd all fainted. Well, not fainted.
Fun question. Which KH character do you relate to the most?
Relate to the most? It's not something I've actually really considered. I don't know, I don't want to be overly cliche and be like Sora.
Hey hey hey.
Hey, what's up, Eamon? How's it going, man? Mr. Hello Kitty himself?
There's no cliche answer.
Yeah, I don't know. Thinking about Sora's traits more probably like that, and the struggle, what he goes through and whatnot as well.
Mate, that
But
was such a fun live.
How about you? What about you, Skittle? That was such a fun live, yeah? I'm glad you enjoyed it, man. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Did you manage to beat? I think I was watching when you were fighting against Emerald Weapon for a
Roxas
bit.
every time.
Did you clock him? Roxas for you, yeah, fair enough. Yeah, Roxas is one of my favorite characters as well, but relatable wise, yeah, I think maybe more Sora. Sora! Anyway, during the struggle, it seems Mr. Marshall struck a final blow before he died. Joe Dark had incurred a minor concussion and lay unconscious. What did you do? To be honest, I panicked.
Nope. Important piece of material was missing, so I moved on to Hello Kitty.
Ah, crap. What piece of material? I picked up Emma, carried her out of the room, and just held her. Can't blame her. After all, her sister must have gone through. Hey, Squiddy, welcome in, man. Thank you for the heart, me and the popular. How's it going?
I watched your live for 500 minutes. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Nice. After that, I placed Dark under immediate arrest. Let me get this straight. You were all involved in the SL9 incident. That's right. Quite a coincidence, I don't buy it. But what are you saying?
So the way to set up is to have a mastered counter material with mine. I didn't have counter.
Ah, okay, okay. Master counter with mime and you're just like, what, abusing Knights of the Round or something? There's no way everyone involved in this trial was also involved in that incident, just by chance. But that case was solved 2 years ago. At least one person went to extremes because they didn't believe it was truly solved. Officer Marshall. Yes, his actions came as a surprise to me as well. Ever since his brother died, he's changed completely. I guess he wasn't convinced with the ruling
Literally
against Joe
double-cast
Dark.
Cobra, and then when Emerald attacks you reply with mimed Cobra.
That's pretty nasty. It's pretty nasty. Where do you get counter from then? That's the next mission, obviously, right? Life doesn't end with the closing of a case. Everyone has to live the rest of their lives with their memories. True. That case just might not be over yet. Emma was assaulted by Dark at the police department, right? Yes, in the office that Damon Gant and I shared. The office that Mr.
Last
Gant now
dungeon from
occupies
Yuffie,
by
but she
himself,
has to
the
go
chief's
down the right
office.
path.
Okay. Yuffie. That's how I say it. Maybe we should have a look at the chief's office, the site of the final SL9 murder. That sounds like a good idea. I don't see Detective Gumshoe anywhere. Things seem kinda quiet around here today. You're right. The chief of detectives seems the same, though. Why don't we go look for some other people to talk to? Yo, what the hell, man? Sam W flipping Sammy, amazing Sammy. What have you done? This started some hype train or something, man. What the heck? Sammy, you're awesome, man. 5 tier 1 subs. Thank you for gifting 5 tier 1 subs. You're awesome, man. That's Mike, Eli, Lightning, Tony, and I'm not sure who King DJ Cat is, but
Hello,
them two.
hello.
Thank you, Sammy. Thank you. Yo, what's up, El? How's it going, man? Just in time. We haven't gone back to court yet. We're just connected to the SL9 incident, though. So, we're getting there.
Sammy, go get coffee now.
That sounds reasonable. Yeah, yeah. Make sure you get some of those martini shots in there as well, or whatever, yeah? Okay. Can we actually just proceed back there? No, we can't. Where the flying fudge cake do I go, then? Back here?
Whoa, depresso espresso.
Depresso espresso. Exactly. It's a level 2 hype train as well, whoever did that. I don't know what that means, anyway. 900 bits or 2
I'm
subs
good.
remaining to complete.
Just a quick hello. I'm going out with my dad.
Hey, nice. Cool, cool, cool. Well, what we doing? Dinner or something? Well, lunch. Yeah. Everyone's probably busy looking into what exactly went down in the evidence room. That must be where the detectives are. But we proved in court today that on the day of the crime, no one was murdered in the evidence room at 5:15 p.m. Yeah, I thought we were finally making some headway in our
Nah,
case.
it's 10:15 a.m. and so no dinner.
Oh, shit. Okay, cool, cool. You just hanging out or something? I hope you have a good time, man. But instead, it looks like we just ended up making Lana look even more guilty. We did.
Anger and hate are supreme.
No. No. This is a safe space, y'all. Hang in there, Lana. I've got to find the answers by tomorrow. Skittles obviously feeling like in a very rebellious mood today, so watch out for him. Mr. Edward isn't here. Maybe he's being questioned by an inquiry committee. He took a real beating in court today. Yeah, with Lana admitting to falsifying evidence 2 years ago. I guess we'll just have to come back later. Is there anything worth investigating while we's here? Yeah, we've heard this story before. We don't need that.
Well, I survived 0.5 seconds against Data Zemi.
Oh shit! I thought you were the one meat kebabbing him, man.
I did for first phase.
Oh, Faz, and then he was just like, "Behold my power." Oh, there's Jake. Howdy, Bambina. Oh, Mr. Marshall.
He told me no.
Literally just said, behave. I never thought things turned out this way when I woke up this morning. Wait, so if you stream today, is that going to be Nobody May Cry?
Marshall.
Marshall, he's alright. Okay, Sarah, you never know where life will lead you. Hey, Bambina. Hey, cool. I hope you kinda do then. I should have known my luck had run out when old Billy dried up this morning. Billy? Must be his pet cactus. Say, where are you headed? Just over to the prosecutor's office for a little interrogation. It's a voluntary appearance, but we all know I won't be coming back. Sorry, but you can't go into the evidence room today, partner. But Mr. Marshall, why did you do it? Why do prospectors head west? If ever there was a case I needed to know the truth about, it was that one. Before you turn yourself in, Mr. Marshall, would you mind telling us exactly what happened? Looks like I won't be getting a steak lunch today. Probably not, no. Okay, something was fishy about that trial from the beginning. It wasn't just me either. All the detectives thought so. What do you mean, fishy? Some of the facts reported were inconsistent with the evidence we found. For example, the murder weapon. The murder weapon? You mean that switchblade knife with the broken tip? That was Joe Dark's, alright. But in the initial autopsy report, a question was raised. A question? The blade of the knife was not a perfect match with the wound the victim sustained. What does that mean? It means there's a good chance that knife was not the murder weapon. Might be one of the fabrications, eh? However, in the report that was finally submitted, that possibility had been erased. Could the facts have been concealed with forged evidence? Yup. That case left behind scars on all of us. The scars that the SL9 incident left behind. I got the looks, but he got the brains. He was one of the best prosecutors around. I had just made detective when it went down. It was our first case together. How old was he? Your brother?
The polished penguin, you have just reached level 37.
What's up, Penguin Man? Thank you for the heart me and the Go Popular.
Salutations.
How you doing, friend?
He technically just called his brother ugly LMAO.
Basically. Yeah. Literally, not even, not yeah. Literally. It's like I got the looks, but I don't know, man. They kind of look the same anyway, don't they? He was awarded the highest honor that very day. The highest honor? You mean the King of Prosecutors? I knew it. What are you looking at me like
A
that
big
for?
chilling doghouse
That's
it
an honor
hanging.
for a prosecutor.
Low and to the left. Little to the right.
Little to the right today, man. I'm glad to hear that for you. Mr. Marshall must have really been close with his brother. The day the SL9 incident took place, that wasn't the same day as... That's right, it was the day of the evidence transferal.
Was bro just shaving with his knife? That's so Western.
Literally, yeah, he's just playing around with his flipping beard. Well, I don't know if you can really call that a beard, to be honest. Like, strands of
Morning.
hair, mate. Hey, morning, how you doing? I can't believe 2 years have gone by already. I tried to steal the evidence so the case wouldn't die. Apparently, someone tried to stop you. Detective Goodman was murdered, and the evidence locker was empty. There was something going on behind the scenes in that
I'm
case.
good crying because
We all
my
knew that
liquid's
later.
almost gone.
Hey, that's not cool. That's not cool. Yeah, this one's about to run out, and then I
This
gotta go
double
get some more,
LMAO.
if I can be bothered.
He gon' take a neck of his jaw off if he ain't careful. LMAO.
Literally. He's real close. He's real close, man. Obviously knows how to handle a knife. Every detective involved in that investigation, save one, was taken care of. Miss Starr was fired, and I was demoted and boxed away into a tiny room. What about Detective Goodman? If they did something to him too, the commissioners would get suspicious. No, they were careful enough not to be too obvious.
I use a straight razor
They?
and that ain't for the weak.
Yeah, I used to. So like, on the edges. Yeah, sometimes, obviously. But otherwise, just trim or shave. Who are you talking about? Don't get upset, Bambina. I mean Damon Gant and Lana Sky.
I have the Ivy Pro.
The wait, what? Ivy?
Who Gant mentioned.
Yup. He'll be making his appearances soon. Right, the investigation lead Damon Gant and his second in command,
Ivy
Lana
Pro
Sky.
10k drags.
Oh shit, that's not good. Wait, what? That's... okay. You just gotta fill the liquid up then, but you ran out of liquid, you said. Do you have spare? Okay, there wasn't
We
a
call
person
puffs here
on
drags.
the force who hadn't heard of that duo. Yeah, no, I get what that means, but then you mean you got 10k. So there's 10k puffs in that one. That case was the biggest step in both of their careers. After the case ended, Lana transferred to the prosecutor's office, right? Oh, cool. Fair enough. Make it last, man. Yeah, Damon Gant, the new chief of police, arranged for that to happen. She's never been the same since she left.
But it isn't near burn, so I'ma get pink lemonade.
Pink lemonade's a banger. Everyone who knew her said so. Chief Prosecutor Sky was totally different when she was a detective. Now that he mentions it, Emma said something like that too. Tell me, what happened to my sister? Sorry, Bambina, but her secret is too well guarded. I never found out. Lana's secret? It all started 2 years ago. So there you have it. That's my story. Did you enjoy it, partner? It was certainly enlightening. There's one thing for sure I found out in court today. That boy Edgeworth isn't my enemy. He was the one who used falsified evidence to get a guilty verdict, but someone else was the one who gave him that evidence and planned everything. That someone is Damon Gant. Don't believe me? Well, I don't blame you. I won't even be a patrolman after today.
Love him, but mans looks so odd front facing LMAO.
Too bad I won't be around to work with you when you become a real scientific investigator. Adios, Bambina. Okay, that's quite the information. This place is always pretty empty, but today it's deserted. That must mean everyone's busy solving crimes. Oh, if you're looking for the others, they're all in the conference room. Thanks. Whoa, he actually talked to us. With the chief prosecutor saying what she did and the decision about what to do about Mr. Edgeworth, not to mention our statement to the media and tomorrow's trial.
2 Easter eggs left to eat. I may
There's
die
more
buying
chaos
chocolate.
going on. May die buying chocolate. Chocolate overdose. I believe that, man. How many have you had already? There's more chaos going on than Thanksgiving and Christmas put together. I think festive is the word usually used for those.
Enough.
Sir, fair enough. Alright, I won't ask no more. Say less. Sir, we'd like to have a look around Chief Gant's office. Just use the connecting hallway to the other building and take the elevator to the top floor. Really? You mean it's okay for us to just go in there?
I'm
I
not
mean,
proud of
we
the
aren't
out
police
we had
officers or
XD.
anything. It's been done now, man. You've been pacing it over a few days, yeah? Well, it's only Monday, actually, anyway. So, jeez. Hey, you're right. You can't go in there. It's off limits. Fuck's sake. Now I see where Detective Gumshoe gets his unique charm. Well, what are we waiting for? Let's
Peso.
head to the chief's office.
What's that? Is Tata food?
Funny guy, funny guy. Quite the extravagant office, eh? It's very spacey. Whoa, where am I? In the chief's
Mistakes were
office,
made.
silly. At least that's what it said on the door. Mistakes were made. Some mistakes get made. That's okay. What happened? Check out that pipe
Made
organ.
were mistakes.
That's real, isn't it? Made were mistakes. They used to call me Little Miss Buck. Really, is that right? I thought I was a genius until they tried teaching me music. Maybe don't want to make so much noise? I never could remember where C was. Hmm? Oh, fuck. Not him!
Espresso too strong.
Oh shit. Oh shit. What does it do to you? Are you just like dizzy or something now? Oh, it's you two.
Sammy about to bounce off walls.
Chief Ken. I'm gonna like run around with Asha.
I'm smelling mathematics, man. I'm smelling numbers.
That's crazy.
www Gant.
That is crazy. Yeah, nah, forget fudge grunt. So, Rido, have you been swimming lately? No, I haven't. I've been kinda busy lately. I can appreciate that. I've had my hands full too, with Mr. Marshall's misconduct, and Lola's provocative statement. Provocative statement? Oh, you mean about the forged evidence? 2 years have
G.
passed
Sammy,
since
you
that
smelling
incident.
colors and seeing sounds.
My, how time flies. See that big picture on the wall over there? Now we do. That's a picture of Lana, Neil, and me. So this is Mr. Marshall's brother, Prosecutor Neil Marshall.
Libby X, I'm
Right.
playing tic-tac-toe with Gaku at this point.
we took it to commemorate our work together. Something's not right with this picture. I can't quite seem to put my finger on it though.
G. Sammy LMAO.
Anyway, I'd like to reminisce all day, but there are matters
That
that need my
photo.
attention. I'm going to lock up here, so let's go out together. That photo. Yeah, that one. Oh, but this office, it was a crime scene 2 years ago, wasn't it? That case has long since been over. There's no need to investigate it anymore. All the same, we'd still like to have a look around. Perhaps you didn't hear me. I said there's no need to investigate it anymore. Now hurry up and get out. I have a meeting to attend. Manfred vibes. Looks like we aren't welcome. It seems like the case isn't over with yet after all. What do you mean? Chief Gant denied our request to search the crime scene. Boo Gant, yep. That means there must be a reason he doesn't want us to looking around in there. You mean like a clue? There's got to be a way we can get inside the chief's office. How could we possibly get in there? Who do we need to chat to? You got nothing else new to say right now. We just came... Okay, I guess we did just... Yeah, we ended up outside the building, innit? Hey, pal. Detective Gumshoe, aren't you supposed to be in a meeting? I'm, just taking a breather.
Gumshoe
My
here.
feet hurt. Gumshoe's a goat. From sitting so long? Actually, from serving everyone coffee.
Yippee.
Sounds like Detective Gumshoe's still out of the loop. Say, have either of you seen Mr. Edgeworth? Edgeworth? No. But why do you ask? He's under fire from both the police department and the prosecutor's office. It's almost like the battle's between you two in court. That sounds serious. Is it because of what my sister said? That's basically what it all boils down to. That falsified evidence 2 years ago. Now Mr. Edgeworth has the whole world after his blood. I guess the rumors were true. That's what happens. But why would Edgeworth be blamed? It's not like he knew the evidence was forged. Lana Skye is a guilty party here, isn't she? Sorry, Emma. Regardless, a prosecutor is responsible for the evidence they present in court. Not only that, but as you know, there have been a lot of rumors going on around about Mr. Edgeworth. His amazing talent as a prosecutor has kept him safe from those who don't like him. But now with this, are there really so many people who hate him? In our world, only those with talent rise to the top. Mr. Edgeworth not only has that, but he's young, and there's no better recipe I know of for making enemies. Hey Dick, keep up the good work. Yes sir. Let's go out for lunch again sometime, my treat. Oh. Yes sir. You gotta take me back to that joint sometime, okay Dick? Yes sir. It seems you don't have any problems with enemies. Yeah, well, I'm careful not to stick out. Oh really? Anyway, I'm a bit worried about him. Under all this pressure, I'm afraid Mr. Edgeworth just might crack. Actually, I took a look at the file earlier while the coffee was brewing. He seems genuinely concerned for Edgeworth. Well, did you find out anything? The only evidence Dark left behind was during his final attack. His final attack? You mean when he killed Prosecutor Marshall, who was trying to protect some girl? Me. It seems Detective Gumshoe never realized Emma was the girl. This doesn't really matter to him, I guess. That's when he left the most incriminating evidence of all. Well, what was it? Oh, let's see. I think it had something to do with the murder weapon. Oh, I forgot. Look, it's all written somewhere in here, okay? His powers of recollection never failed to impress. Maybe we should show him the murder weapon. It might jog his memory. Let's listen to this bit first. Joe Dark was 42 at the time of the crime. He was just your run-of-the-mill businessman. A businessman? What made him take to serial killing? One day, on his way home from work, he hit someone with his car.
When
With
I
his
play
car?
this game, I
So,
love going
it
to
was
each
an
place
accident.
and investigating. There's funny bits lol.
Yeah, there are some in it. Yeah, but I swear, nothing's missable, is it? Like, I think it's, yeah, you kind of have to go to certain places anyway, right? Or are you saying there's different places? An accident, yes, but it transformed him into an animal. An animal? He killed a man that witnessed the accident. Oh, the kid walked just by just then and he killed him. A jogger came upon the scene and killed him as well. Finally, he turned himself in. Fucking hell. Seems like he was a pretty careless animal.
No,
Of course,
I
this is
don't
all
think so,
conjecture.
but it's just funny details. Like, Edgeworth's office, and
Okay.
click his desk LOL.
Okay, well, we'll make sure we do that. There wasn't a single shred of evidence, so he turned himself in. Yeah, but in the middle of his questioning, he fled and murdered his final victim. Prosecutor Marshall. That crime was witnessed by someone too, but luckily Dark was arrested on the spot. It's a good thing that last witness wasn't killed. That last witness, aka Emma. Okay, we got to show him the murder weapon, and the murder weapon is not this. That's the king of the prosecutors award that Mr. Edgeworth got the other day. Well, you had the award ceremony, Detective Gumshoe? Of course, pal. I got an award for diligence myself. Hey, congrats. I was wondering, why is the award a shield? And why is it broken? Oh, there's a reason. I'll tell you what it is later. He's forgotten. You shared little advice with you. Okay, that's the wrong thing to show. We've already talked about that. How do I show him the murder weapon then? Hey, is that? It has a tag attached to it with the label SL9 incident on it. I believe this would be the broken murder weapon you were speaking of. What are you doing with that? Ever since that case was closed, that knife's been locked away in a locker. On the day Detective Goodman was murdered, this suddenly disappeared from the locker, and was found in Mr. Edgeworth's car muffler. That's it! Now I remember what that incriminating piece of evidence was. When you showed me that knife, it all came back to me. Well, what is it, Detective? Quick, before you forget again! This knife. It was Joe Dark's, wasn't it? That's right. We traced it back to the store he bought it at, plus it had his fingerprints on it too. But no one actually witnessed him using it to murder anyone, right? That's where his luck ran out. When you take a good look at the knife, you'll see it's broken. You don't have to take a good look to notice that. Yeah, well, anyway. Take a guess where the broken off tip of the knife was found. Oh, we know this already, innit? That's what did him in. Where was it? The victim, Neil Marshall, was carrying it inside his own body. It was found deep inside the stab wound. Did it match Dark's knife? You bet. Down to the last fiber. That's pretty conclusive. Okay. Well, there you have it, in a nutshell. That's all I know. Can I ask you one more thing? What is it? If it's money you need, you should ask Chief Gant. Yeah, right. It's not money, but it does concern the chief. His office is a crime scene, right? It's where Prosecutor Neil Marshall was murdered. The chief's out now, and his office is locked. But we'd like to have a look around, if that's okay. Well, any detective ID's card can unlock the door.
I would hate to be in
Ooh.
his gumshoes.
What? Really? In his gumshoes? Lol. Yeah, he puts himself in very, very terrible positions, no doubt. But if I let a civilian in there, I'd be charged with breach of trust. Okay? Breach of trust? Simply put, I'd be canned. Yep. Yep. Sorry, pal. I don't plan on getting fired because of you. How about this ID card? It was Detective Goodman's. That won't work either. The data was deleted the day he died. Oh? So in other words, Gumshoe is our only chance of getting into that office. Yeah. I wonder if there's something we could show him that would make him change his mind. Do we have what we need to show him?
These nuts.
You reckon that'll work? Samui hiding in the clouds. How the flip do I encourage him? Just gonna present a few things to him, see what works. Been studying up on those present. Yeah.
Wait, what evidence do you have now?
We literally just got the new the autopsy. It's not that. It's not the picture. It's not the files. Need to let him show him something that will get us into Gant's office.
Want a hand?
Not yet. Just present the screwdriver. About that jar, I think I've seen it somewhere before, or maybe it's one of those memories people have from previous lives. This must be the most uninformative detective I've ever met. Something about it makes me feel uneasy. It's like I'm in the chief's office and he's yelling at me. Chief Gant? Where could I have seen that before? Oh my days, what is your beef? Lost item report. Very impressed, detective. You knew what it was right off the bat. When I'm a master of misplacement, you know. Master. That has such a cool ring to it. The way I see it, if things are meant to be lost, then they're meant to be lost. There's a higher power at work here. Wow, a higher power? Maybe I shouldn't let Emma hold any evidence. Okay. That's the ID card record, isn't it? Yes. There's only one number left to investigate at 4:20 p.m. 4:20? Hey. The victim, Detective Goodman, must have entered the evidence room along with someone else. Someone with an executive officer number. 7777777. There's one too many sevens. Yep. An executive officer. I just might have a hunch. Oh, we have a hunch. What? Okay, go ahead if you want to tell me. Because I don't think nothing else seems to make too much sense.
Yeah, don't have what you need.
We don't. Okay, cool. This guy almost made us lose the case today. What are you talking about? He was guarding the bloodstain. The evidence.
Go to Edgeworth's office.
Yeah, we'll just have to start moving a bit then. Okay, out here. Across here. Edgy Poo is there. Oh, the note is a resignation note, isn't it? He's writing. I wonder if Edgeworth is back yet. There he is. It looks like he's writing something. What are you doing here? He sure was quick to throw that paper on the floor. Tough day in court, huh? I've had to live the past 2 years with rumors flying around. What's another allegation to me? Cheer up, Mr. Edgeworth. I'm rooting for you. That's Edgeworth for you. Always trying to hide his real feelings. So, what do you want? Unlike some people, I don't have all day. There's no excuse for what I've done. 2 years ago, I used false evidence to obtain a guilty verdict. That's what it all breaks down to, and nothing I do can erase that fact. But you didn't know, did you? I mean, that the evidence was falsified. The police department and the prosecutor's office share a bond of trust. If that bond is broken, we stand to lose everything. The police department's error is my error, my responsibility as a prosecutor in charge. That fact remains the same no matter what excuses I might have. He's being way too harsh on himself. I take pride in my work. So tell me why. Why has it all come down to this? Even Edgeworth can't keep this kind of emotion bottled up. Are you up for the trial tomorrow? First last year's trial, and now this one. It seems all you do is worry about me. To be honest, you're getting on my nerves. But Mr. Edgeworth, you can't just walk out on the trial. Tomorrow is the last day. It's too late to change prosecutors. I'll bet that's what my superiors are banking on. I never thought that the case would come back to haunt me like this. What do you mean? The list of evidence. It seems too short. Most lists run twice as long. It's only half as long as most lists. That is odd. After Neil Marshall was murdered, I became prosecutor for that case. I may not have been part of the investigation, but I knew what I had to do. Use the evidence I was given to prove the suspect guilty. That was really the only thing on my mind at the time. Say, we just saw a picture taken around that time. That picture. Something seemed strange about it. Indeed. Could you tell us again about what happened that day? The day Detective Goodman was murdered. You were participating in a ceremony over at the station, right? I've never cared for ceremonies, but I had to attend that one. Because you were awarded this? Those receiving awards can't exactly skip out on the ceremony. I finished up at the office in the morning, then drove over to the police department. You finished up at the office? Yes, just odds and ends, clerical stuff. I didn't plan on returning to the office that day. That is, until I was asked to take something back. Take something back. This. Oh yeah, Chief Gann asked you to hold on to that, didn't he? Yes, it was a piece of evidence in a case that was closed half a year ago. He asked me to bring it back to the prosecutor's office. That's the story we heard yesterday. So you came back here to the prosecutor's office because the chief asked you to? That's right. That is suspicious, isn't it? This picture was hanging on the wall in Chief Gann's office. Prosecutor Neil Marshall. He had just started making a name for himself. Looks like this was taken when he received the King of Prosecutors trophy. Speaking of that, there's something that bothers me. Yes? The trophy Mr. Marshall is holding. It's a little different than yours. Yes, you're right. Ah, I remember now. Remember what? That was what the official prosecutor's trophy looked like until 2 years ago. There's a story behind its design. A story? Sounds interesting. Would you mind telling it to us? It's simple, really. Contradiction. That's what the award's based on. Does that do anything? No. On the day. Chief's a very competent man, but sometimes he does things that don't make any sense. Or at least it's better than being incompetent and doing things that don't make sense. A certain detective comes to mind. Our back desk is quite tidy as one might expect. What a nice desk, easy to use and easy on the eyes. It's polished so high I can see my own reflection. Poor Gumshoe. Strange. Why did I just picture Detective Gumshoe? Maybe I'll take that name plaque as a souvenir. Don't. He'll sue you. I wonder what he was writing before. Come on, Mr. Wright. Let's take a look. Are you crazy? Edgeworth is sitting right there. Just distract him. I'll check it out. Hey, Edgeworth. Is that Detective Gumshoe out the window there? Oh no! He's going to fall to the ground! Yeah, I'm just like, oh, he definitely polished it, didn't he? Hold on, first let me see what this gull's doing crawling around my feet. He didn't even look. What? Letter of If you're having trouble reading it, I'll read it for you. It says, letter of resignation. Resignation? Edgeworth, you don't mean...
Investigate the chess set in a minute to LMAO.
I'm tired, right? I feel as if something inside me has died. But Mr. Edgeworth, none of it is your fault. I know the path I've walked. You don't need to tell me. And the path I've walked hasn't been a just one. I can't forgive myself for what I've done, and no one else should forgive me either. Uh-oh, I think he's serious. Mr. Wright, please, you have to do something. This letter of resignation. I wonder if I can use it for anything. What could we use it for? Hey, a chessboard. I'm not too up on my chess, but it looks like blue's in a bit of a tight spot. The red knights have surrounded the blue pawn. Huh? Those horses are mounted on knights. Their swords have really sharp edges. And check out that poor pawn. His head is kind of spiky. Kind of reminds me of you. Mr. Edgeworth must be an avid chess player. What's wrong, Mr. Wright? Edges surrounding a pawn with spiky hair. Nah, it's nothing. Oh man, okay, cool. Let's investigate this. He won such a prestigious award. Why would he just leave it on the couch? Because he don't care about it. Okay, is that all the conversation we can have? No? Okay. This award originates from an ancient Chinese tale. In Chinese, the word contradiction is written with 2 characters. The first means halberd, the second means shield. Have you heard this story? Me? Oh, sure. Everyone knows that. Why don't you tell it, though? For Emma's sake. Very well. Long ago, in the kingdom of Chu, there was an arms merchant. One day he presented the king with 2 items. The first was a halberd he claimed could slice through any shield or armor. The second was a shield he claimed could withstand any weapon. Wait a minute, right? Objection! Very perceptive, but then again, you've heard this story before, right? Anyway, as you mentioned, the very descriptions of these items discredit them both. When the king pointed this out, the merchant was left speechless, and thus the Chinese word for contradiction was born. It's kind of cool how they made their characters based off like sub-words and references and like metaphorical meanings. Quite cool. It's kind of the same thing as kanji as well, well, obviously, Chinese characters. Oh, I see. So the chipped shield and broken knife symbolize... Precisely so. They symbolize the merchant's items. The ancient tale ends with the merchant at a loss for words, but it's in our nature to pursue matters to their conclusion, even if it results in something as ugly as this. Wow, thanks Mr. Edgeworth. I learned something new today. That's funny. If that's so, then why were you only given a shield? You'll have to ask Chief Gant. 2 years ago, he had the halberd part of the award abolished. Chief Gant again. Seems to have his fingers everywhere, doesn't he? Right. Angel Star. Would either of you care for a quarter pounder of roast beef? Doesn't sound that bad.
Angel.
Angel, she's kind of okay, yeah. You certainly are the curious sort, aren't you? Kinda like the first person who sucked a cow's nipple to discover milk. Funny. Still, I never thought you'd go digging up that case from 2 years ago. Everyone in this trial was involved in the SL9 incident. Not only that, but the murder occurred on the very day the evidence from that case was due for transferal. This can't all be attributed to mere coincidence. Aren't you forgetting something? You know, that little scene I happened to witness? The instant Lana stabbed Detective Goodman with a knife. No matter how much of the past you dig up, it won't change what I saw. Roast beef is meant to be savoured when eaten. Miss Star's hatred toward Lana. It all dates back to 2 years ago. Mm-hmm. Joe Dark, that's a name I'll not soon forget. We trailed him for half a year on the Prussia. Still, I don't think I was ever more alive than I was then. Those days were steamier than a bowl of hot gravy. Poor old Jake Marshall, though, must have been going through hell. You mean because of his brother's death? They were close, those two. After Neil died, something took over Jake. He became obsessed. Seeing Jake like that made her all the more desperate. Her? Lana Skye. My sister? The best of the best were put on that SL9 case. Of course, they were led by that legendary duo. Lana and Chief Gant. That legendary pair was the reason we were able to keep up our investigation. That's why we were so shocked over how it turned out. You mean with the forging of the evidence? Don't get me wrong, Joe Dark got what he deserved. Still, it was obvious that evidence produced in court was being manipulated. Items our team never found would suddenly appear, while other items were kept secret. But you don't have proof anything illegal was done. I am proof enough of what happened. After that case, all of us save Goodman were relieved of our duties. Most without even so much as an explanation. Then Lana Skye transferred to the prosecutor's office and became chief prosecutor. Lana always wanted to be a prosecutor. Nothing's quite as simple as it appears. Huh? Lana Skye was merely being used as a pawn. That's my take on the matter. She was being used? Damon Gant and Lana Skye. Gant led the investigation with Lana second in command. They were the best. They solved all kind of cases together, didn't they? Damon Gant's magnetism in particular was almost unreal. His magnetism? By that, I mean his ability to attract evidence. He'd produced the most incredible evidence in the cases he handled. Incredible evidence? You mean... Oh yes, there were rumors about him even back then. No one dared confront him though. I take it she's talking about forged evidence. Back then, everyone looked up to Lana. All the detectives wanted to be like her. Really? Oh yes, myself included. I was a fool, really. She hated anything crooked and always watched out for the other detectives. That's why she was so concerned for Jake. Yeah, man. I hate, like, Gant is a great character, as I've said before, but he's done some bad shit, man. Mr. Marshall. When Jake's brother was murdered, she felt as if she had lost her own brother. If it wasn't for her, I don't think Jake would ever have recovered from his shock. That's what makes it all the more infuriating. Miss Starr. That's why I'll never be able to forgive her. Why did she have to turn out to be so cold after that? Oh, if only you knew. Lana transferred to the prosecutor's office 2 years ago, didn't she? Yes, thanks to Chief Gant's powerful influence. Yeah, kinda, yeah. Oh, Red White was a dick as well, man. Just prissy ass guy. Chief. That's right. Having solved the SL9 case, his position as chief was secured. There was only one thing left for him to control. And then no one could stand in his way. The prosecutors. Yep. What? You mean that's why Lana was transferred? If he could control the chief prosecutor, he could control the prosecutor's office. That must have been his goal all along. But how could he control Lana? I don't know. But one thing's for sure. Ever since that case ended, she's never been the same. It's only logical to conclude. There must have been a reason for her change. At last, I'm finally getting close to the bottom of this ugly mess. Thank you, Miss Star. You listen to me, rookie. It takes more than just ingredients to create fine cuisine. I hope you turn out to be a better chef than I've been. Okay. Have we picked up any new evidence? I don't think so. Oh no, we do. Yeah, okay. Cool, yeah. That is what Gumshoe wants. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Okay, we're definitely getting close to going back into court soon. So, yeah. Let's see how long the investigation takes. Yeah. You're still here. Gotta make 150 copies of these files, brewing coffee, copying files. I'm turning into a regular DJ. You're a DJ as well? If I'm not mistaken, I think he means desk jockey. Yeah. Oh, that DJ. I gotta admire your persistency, but my answer's still no. I'm not letting you in the chief's office, period.
DJ Gumshoe LOL.
DJ Gumshoe. Wiki wiki. He'll just be like rapping about Edgeworth or something. It'd be my neck on the line. That office is the last crime scene in the SL9 incident. I have to take a look in there. Okay, there's gotta be something we can do to change his mind. Well, how do you feel about this? What's this crumpled up piece of paper? No way.
Rapping
Mr.
about how
Edgeworth can't be
unfair Edgeworth
serious.
is for docking the poor man's pay.
All the time as well, man. I wonder if he's got any pay to keep docking. Jeez. Is he ever not serious? I can't believe they pushed him this far. Mr. Edgeworth really feels responsible. When I first met him, I thought he was cold as ice too. But I know different now. He trusted us detectives to provide him with sound evidence, but we betrayed him. Detective. That's it. I've made up my mind. But, here, take my ID card. We can't do that. If someone found out, they wouldn't let you off the hook with another lost item report. Look at me. It's no secret. I'm already out of the loop. After all, I'm friends with Mr. Edgeworth. Depending on how this case turns out, I may already be as good as terminated. What? So at least let me do this. For Mr. Edgeworth's sake. Well, given how they've treated everybody else in SO9, yeah. It's probably quite likely they would just axe Gumshoe as well. Not my Gumshoe. Okay, to the chief's office. Here goes, Mr. Wright. Beep. Right, this is where the real good evidence comes in. We're in. If anyone finds us now, Detective Gumshoe's a goner. If that happens, I'm counting on you to bail me out. She slapped him. She slapped him. Sorry, I thought you were a ghost. I didn't even know you could slap a ghost. Ah, Detective Gumshoe. What are you doing sneaking up on us like that? I wasn't sneaking. I was just worried something might go wrong. So I came too. If you're here, then what's the point in giving us your ID card? Gumshoe's ID crushed and rendered unusable in pocket. Oh damn. Hey, don't do that to my card.
Poor Gumshoe.
He's got to file another lost item report, I think, for a replacement. I hardly ever get a chance to come in here, so I figured I'd have a look around myself. Besides, we're all in this together now. You really do want to get fired, don't you? Not if we're lucky. Now come on, let's see what we can find. I've got a bad feeling about this. Me too, me too. Okay, so this appears to be Lana's side, right? We've looked at the picture already. Should we have another look? Skip through a bit of the text quickly. We've established that already. After receiving his award, Took a picture, then went along with the chief to question Dark. Okay, I bet he never knew he'd be dead just a few hours later. Gee, you think? Okay, there's not much else going on around here. There's a... what's this? This is the real deal, isn't it? This armor and these weapons. Sure is, pal. The chief doesn't care for imitations. First the pipe organ, now this armor. Do you know how many taxpayer dollars must have gone into this room? What? You mean we're paying for this? That's it. I'm not paying 1 cent of my taxes. Yeah. You don't have any taxes to pay. Shh. Be careful of what you say. Who knows? The chief may be hiding in this armor as we speak. I don't think he'd fit in there. Even if he did, he'd never be able to get back out. Yeah, literally.
X Livy X, you have just reached level 8.
Tax evasion is good. If only the whole globe did it collectively, then it would work. But that's not possible either, is it? Cut it out. You guys don't know how scary that guy can be. Okay. Looks fine. Just look at his desk. Wow, look at the size of the Chief Gant's desk. Speaking of that, when we were here earlier... Oh, it's you two. Chief Gant! He put that paper he was reading in his desk. I wonder what he was reading. This looks like a list of evidence. A list of evidence? In most cases, the list runs twice as long as this die. Hey, look at the case name. Huh? SO9 incident. I wonder what this is doing here. Hold on, detective. What did you just say? I said, I wonder what... No, about evidence lists. Normally they're twice as long. That's right. I guess there wasn't a lot of evidence. A half-sized list of evidence. The list of evidence seems too short. Most lists run twice as long. What would the other half of the list be doing here? I knew it. The chief must be hiding something about that case. It would appear so. Okay. Is there anything we can do with this? Yeah, there is.
Meaning evidence possibly would have been thrown away on purpose to make Miles more guilty.
Or for them to just convict who they wanted to convict, right? So, yeah, I wonder what happened. We will find out. What is this doing on the back of a list of evidence as well? It's a bit weird. It looks like someone drew some kind of sketch here. What is it? Did you find something? I can't make it out. I'd better keep quiet about it for now. Huh? Oh, no, it's nothing. Why are your eyes moving about like that, Mr. Wright? I'd better not forget about this picture. That looks like the one that Emma said that she drew. When the lightning struck and she saw two people. Yeah, we've seen this in picture form as well.
It looks like he's doing a kind act.
A very kind act, yeah. He's taking care of the other person, is he not? This is a safe, isn't it? Safe? That word is ripe with intrigue. Okay, if you say so. It looks like a code needs to be entered in this
He's
panel
being
to open
helpful.
it. Yeah, he's being very helpful. Yeah, he's picking him up, isn't he? Yeah, yeah. A 7-digit number. I think I just might know what it is. Do you know what it is? I have a hunch. Oh, I know. You want to try my birthday? It's...
Oh, this bit LMAO. I got
Hell
it right
yeah.
first try LOL.
Hell yes. It is, yeah, well, it's pretty easy to clock by this point, isn't it? I got a better idea. Here goes nothing. Right, so I can't even go back to the court record now. I was going to show them, but anyway. The other ID number that we don't know who belongs to right now. But now we do. The other person that went into the evidence room was Damon Gant. He went in there first, before Goodman. Or with Goodman, rather. Bingo. What number did you enter? Whose birthday was that, pal? 77777. The final ID card number on that record. What? The number of the mysterious executive officer who entered the room that day. You mean... That's one too many sevens. I think you're 1 7 shy this time. Ooh. This can only mean one thing. That Chief Gant's ID number. Say, anyone care to look inside? So does it update it as well? Right at this point? ID card record. No, okay, but it's gonna do it in a minute then. Alright, what's inside? Always fun to see what's inside safes. Is there any money in there? How much does he have stashed away? Look, it's a shard from a broken cup. This somehow looks familiar. Where have I seen this before? There's something else in here too. What's this? It looks like a piece of leather cloth. And it's got a handprint. Hey, I saw someone wearing a shirt like that once.
Indeed.
You think the
I
chief
love
made up
looking
the
inside
design?
safes in Thief Sim LOL. Lots of nice loot.
That's true. That's true. Quite relevant for Thief Sim and all, yeah. You just see what this game's about one day. Oh well, it was just a thought. Is that it? This is all that was in the safe? Apparently so. It's empty now. A piece of cloth with a handprint on it and a broken shard from a cup. They look like pieces of evidence. Yeah, but unless you can prove they have something to do with the case, I'm afraid I can't just let you take them. After all, it's my neck on the line here. Great, now I have to prove their relevancy to get them. How are these two items related to the SL9 incident? Come on, there's got to be something we can show the detective. Where is it? Here you go. Detective Gumshoe, could you have another look at this jar? I remember when the three of us put that back together. Oh, those were the days. I was gonna say, literally like 2 days ago, innit? Wasn't this jar a piece of evidence from that case? That's right, one of the shards had an SL9 incident sticker on it. Doesn't this ring any bells? You know, that fragment we just found? You mean this one? That was in the safe. Yes, that one. That was in the safe. Now you mention it, it's ringing a lot of bells. Let's see if it fits. Let me see that shard, I'll take a crack at this. Go ahead, pal. Pal. Right, yeah, so this is total validation, right? If this piece fits, Mr. Gant is not very good. It literally is just like that, innit? Oh, no. Why isn't it fucking rotating? Why can't I rotate the main piece? Oh well, whatever. It's gonna be this way?
Gumshoe looks a lot like Looker
Yeah.
from the Pokemon games too.
Looker? I don't think I've heard that name. Or you mean like... What, is that like one of the random encounters or something? I'm gonna search it. Pokemon Looker. I see like the coat. Yeah, maybe.
He's a recurring
International Peace
character,
Officer.
detective.
Oh, he's actually got a card himself as well. Yeah, I can see what you mean. It's kind of like Sherlock Holmesy, but a bit trashier. Chief Gant willingly and knowingly hid a piece of this jar in the safe. In other words, he concealed a piece of evidence from the SL9 incident. But, hey guys, get a load
Rapping
of
about
this.
how unfair Edgeworth is for docking the poor man's
What
pay.
is that?
Poor
Oh, it's
Gumshoe.
repeating.
Yay tax evasion. X Livy X, you have just reached level 8. It looks like he's doing a kind act. Oh, this bit LMAO. I got it right first try LOL.
There's a reddish line on
You will-
it. A reddish
Indeed.
line. That's
I love
blood.
looking inside safes
I
in
don't
Thief
get it.
Sim LOL.
Why would Chief
Lots
Gant
of
hide
nice
this
loot.
in his safe?
Gumshoe looks a lot like Looker from the Pokemon games too.
Looker.
He's a recurring character, detective. Love how a lot of chat is just me. OOP.
It's okay. It's not like it's supposed to be mediated or anything. What else do we need to prove here? Oh, he's got more to say, has he? Yes, that's where I was waiting for Lana on that day 2 years ago. Is anyone using it now? No, sir. This is entirely Chief Gant's office now. He practices a strict policy of preserving the crime scene. That's a strange reason to leave it there. He leaves it as a warning to everyone else. He wants us to always be alert. He told us so himself at our New Year's party. Of course, he was pretty intoxicated at the time. I see. So, ever since Lana left, no one ever touches that desk. No one except Chief Gant and the cleaning lady who's in here each morning. Still, 2 years have passed since that incident. There can't possibly be any cool clues remaining.
I wonder what a drunk Gant would be like.
Oh man,
LOL.
I don't know about that. He'd just be all over the place with his big fat body and whatnot. Can I ask you something? Sure, you only came here to look around, right? Because it's one of the SL9 crime scenes. I mean, that's your only reason for coming here, isn't it? Why do you ask? You don't think... Nah, you wouldn't be. No. No, there's no way. Never mind, don't worry about it. What is he on about? Okay, now then let's look around the room a bit
I'd
more.
actually love to see what all the characters
Hey,
would be
hold
like
on.
drunk
Not so
LMAO.
fast, buddy. We should punch something into AI at some point. See what it can create for us. Huh, what is it? When someone tells you don't worry about it, it's supposed to start bothering you, pal. You don't just let it go at that. Sorry? This guy's starting to get on my nerves. Okay, so what's bothering you? You two don't think Chief Gant might be a suspect, do you? What? He's right, Mr. Wright. What do you think of him? Chief Gant. So it's finally come to this. What do I think of him? Perhaps it's best I don't divulge my feelings yet. There you go, ignoring me again.
Ooh, Gant.
We do not like Gant. We do not like Gant. Right, so we've got another evidence list. I think is that not it? But that doesn't feel right. Swear down. What else do we need to do?
Want help again?
In a sec. I've shown that to him before.
Just hit level 68 on Roxas.
Oh shit! Ah, okay. The back? Oh, right, and we've been through that sequence already. Or do I need to look at it again now? Whee! Yeah, he's just taking care of his friend, as you can see, helping him up. You got anything else to say now? No? Okay.
What a great guy.
Yeah, he's just taking care of his friend, man. That's so Shane to know. Thank you for the heart, me man. How's it going? Anyways, another question. What was the piece doing there? Isn't that what safe stuff for anyway? I have a feeling the outcome of tomorrow's trial might just hinge on this. Oh, well. Yeah, okay, what do I do? We're moving, I take it, somewhere now. No, it's... surely I've got to be here until Gant comes back.
How goes it, man?
Yeah, it's alright, man. It's alright, it's alright. We're just towards the end of the last case investigation. So... yeah, it's going alright. It's going alright. What are you saying? "15 stories, allow it." I don't like heights. Choose organize a site to behold.
Cough, yeah, need to present something, cough.
I need to present something. I'd like you to have a look at this. Say I know what that is, so you want to take some fingerprints. That's a great idea, detective. Alright, go to town. That was the perfect hint, Livy, thank you. What are you doing? Why are you sticking out your hand like that? Go ahead, take my fingerprints. It's not your fingerprints we want to take. Huh? Come on, this isn't the time for jokes.
Both theatrically.
We're talking about that cloth we found in the safe. Bows theatrically. I knew that. The one with the handprint on it, right? Sheesh, where's your sense of humor? What kind of humor is that? Yeah, we know how this works. Do the dusting. Definitely works better with a touchscreen, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, I'm not even sure if this is the right print. Are we gonna get one at all? I gave it my best shot. That kind of result won't be any good for matching prints, will it? But it doesn't look like we'll get a clearer result from this print. Okay, let's try another finger. Which one looks the darkest? This one? Just sprinkling my white powder on the place. Okay, that'll do. That looks pretty good. Oh no, whose fingerprint is this, y'all? How are we gonna figure this out? Doesn't look like Meekins. Doesn't look like Jake Marshall's. Doesn't look like Bruce Goodman. Yeah, it's definitely good white powder. Doesn't look like Lana. Doesn't look like Emma's, does it? Oh, what? Oh, wait, huh? What? It's Emma's. What? Why would there be a handprint of Emma's hidden by Gant?
LMAOOO.
Why? Obviously I know. I'm just gassing it up for the audience. How can this be? What are Emma's fingerprints doing here? Hey, you found a match. Whose fingerprints were they? Huh? Oh, it seems the prints are too old. They aren't clear enough to get a match. Oh, that's too bad. I thought they'd be Dark's prints. Psst, hey you, over here. What's going on here? What are the kids' prints doing inside the cheap safe?
You should be in a movie, mate. Brilliant acting.
Thanks, man. Thanks, I appreciate that. Let's just keep this information from Emma for now. Here, maybe you should hold on to this. Okay, and now we're done, right? Well, was there any help? Of course. I mean, we've got two pretty solid pieces of evidence, so... Thanks to your ID card, we were able to get some hard evidence. Now that's not very kind, is it? In other words, if it wasn't for his ID card, he would have been useless. Hey, flipping this guy. Isn't that right? You in the coat.
EWWW Gant.
I think he's screwed. Gumshoe he's screwed, mate. Hold on, Joy-Con died. Sorry, hold on a second. Couldn't reach the charger. Come on. Oh, it's being annoying. Or did I just not turn off the other one as well? No, I didn't. There we go, that's why. Oh my god, man.
They're both dead.
These ones won't be.
Ya can connect now.
Yeah, these ones won't be. Come on. Just... Oh my flipping days. Hold on a sec. I hit the button again on the purple one.
Did you do an oopsie doopsie?
Did a deepsy oopsie, yeah. Okay, let's start again. Come on. That's one, that's two. Cool, finally. Oops. Okay, we're back. Right, unfortunately, I'm a man who believes in signs. As I was walking to my meeting, I happened to look out a window and saw a stray dog run right into a pole. Just then, I thought of a certain detective. That's harsh. Do you mean me, sir? Now then, I'm afraid I'm going to have to ask you all to leave. Yes, sir. Sorry. Oh, you in the coat? Me, sir? Drop off your ID on the way out. You won't be needing it anymore. But, sir... Now get out. Oh, shit. We'll be on our way too, then. Wait, you, the one without the spiky hair.
BOOO.
Don't go yet. Me, sir? I'd like a word with you. But sir, I'm not a licensed scientific investigator yet. You, with the spiky hair, you're free to go. Mr. Wright! Why is he... Look, pal, if I've told you once, I've told you 1,000 times, the chief's office is off limits. But no, you just had to go sneaking in there like that, didn't you? I thought you said you didn't care anymore if you were fired. Yeah, but if I knew it'd be like this, I never would have said it. Now that I've seen the evidence Chief Gun was hiding in his office, I think I'm finally starting to get the picture. But why has she kept eerily silent about it all this time? Anyway, you listening to me? I'm gonna try to smooth things over with the chief again. Later, pal. Alright, in fact, give me a couple more minutes. Let me just go talk to my dad for a sec.
All hail the chair. Chair providing peak content. Ikra, the chair is brilliant.
Okie dokie. All hail the chair. Chair providing peak content. Damn right, damn right. Thank you for keeping that entertained. Right, I've got about half an hour now, so After that, I heard from Emma. She said the police wanted to ask her some questions, so she'll be busy for the rest of the day. Okay. Yeah, we definitely need to go back to Lana. And to be fair, since Emma's not there right now, we can probably talk a bit more freely with her, can't we? I see. So the chief asked Emma to come in for questioning. It's no use thinking about it. Tomorrow's the final day in court. I'm committed to doing everything I can to defend you, which is why I'm here. But I've already told you what I can. What you've told me over these past couple of days is absolutely nothing. Not a single useful thing. Really? I believe I did mention something quite important. Something I told you right at the beginning. I said that I was the one who stabbed Detective Goodman. Why is she just self-sacrifice here, innit? You know, I think I finally figured it out. I know who it is that's lurking behind your words. Mia did a good job mentoring you. I'm rather jealous. It seems Edgeworth was right. Edgeworth? Once you're convinced you know something, no one can persuade you otherwise. That is true. That is true. Okay. Thick-headed is the term he used, I believe. Now's my chance to get her to tell me the rest of the story. Let's hope so. Keeping quiet. I have to admit, I was more than a little perplexed at first. You insisted you did it, yet there was no incriminating evidence. That's when it hit me. It's not that you're unwilling to tell the truth. It's
We
that
reached
you're...
5,000 plus likes, but just spamming hee.
Hell yeah. Well, what are you on? Yeah, flipping hell. 5.1k. Carrying it.
Hello.
Hey, what's up, Michaela? How you doing? It's that you're incapable of doing so because of a certain individual. What an intriguing notion. A certain individual, you say? So you think I'm protecting this person?
Doing okay.
Protecting?
Just pop in to
No,
say hi.
I think afraid of is more like it. Hey, thank you for popping in. If I'm not mistaken, the person in question may have persuaded you to silence. For argument's sake, Mr. Wright, whom may I ask is this person you're speaking of? The one I'm supposedly so frightened of. What is this person's name? Well, Miss Guy? Got her! Mr. Wright, you are addressing the Chief Prosecutor. Do not forget your place. I take it she's still not ready to spill the beans. My apologies. Could you please tell me a bit more about what you think you know? We were partners until 2 years ago. I respected him as a detective. Assuming he is respectable, then tell me something. Why would he try to hide his crimes? His crimes? Both you and Edgeworth will be brought before a board of inquiry for what you did. Specifically, hiding and forging evidence. Of course, these are serious offences. Why is it, though, that Chief Gant's name was never mentioned? Chief Gant? Edgeworth didn't know the truth behind the forgery. The only party who could have possibly tampered with the evidence was... Lana. I had access because I was second in command of that investigation. Yes, you, but also one other, Damon Gant. They were a duo.
GTG bye.
I'll see you later, Livy. Take care. Thanks for stopping by. I just found this in a safe in the chief's office. This jar piece and this piece of cloth. Do you know what these are? There are pieces of evidence from the SL9 incident. The person concealing evidence was none other than Chief Gant himself. Now tell me, why are you taking on the blame for him? Touché, Mr. Wright. It's as you've surmised. I cannot disobey the Chief's orders, even if it means being found guilty for murder. Come now, Mr. Wright, you can't possibly expect me to be able to tell you that. 3 days ago, I had no choice but to cooperate in the murder of Detective Goodman. Or perhaps I should say, follow orders. Yes, that's more accurate than cooperate. Let's go. Although I can't tell you the details, I can say that I was given an order that day. I need you to dispose of Bruce Goodman's body. You'll find it inside the trunk of Miles Edgeworth's car. Just as I suspected. Despite what everyone believes, you are not the one who murdered Detective Goodman. Correct. I was trying to take the body out of Edgeworth's car. The trunk's lock was broken, and I discovered that the murder weapon while inspecting the body. The murder weapon? You mean Edgeworth's knife? No. When I found the body, this was the knife stuck in it. Hey Claudia, thank you for the heart me. The knife from the SL9 incident. Serial killer Joe Dark's knife, right? I couldn't just leave that knife in him.
I'm assuming Gant has caused all of this and planted it all on Miles.
Yeah. Pretty much everyone who's connected to the previous SL9 incident as well, he's just trying to basically destroy. They're all puppets to him, and everyone is going to take blame apart from him. That's what power does for you, isn't it? Once you can bend certain rules in certain positions. Flippin' Gant. That would be Edward's knife. That's right. Even though he was already dead, my hands were shaking at the thought of stabbing him. That's why I ended up cutting my hand. And that is the reason for the bandage on your right hand. Yes, it seems that I got blood on the victim's shoes as well. And then she saw me just as I plunged the knife in. Miss Starr, huh? Why did you need to hide Dark's knife so badly? Thank you for the popular as well, Claudia. I hope you're doing well. You been up to much today? It took a lot of work to finally close the Dark case 2 years ago. It was over with. I didn't ever want it to be opened again. My intent was to prevent that by whatever means possible. So, you hid Dark's knife. The weapon used to stab the detective was evidence
All
in the
good.
Joe Dark case.
Just chilling.
Fair enough, fair enough. I'm glad. Chilling's good sometimes. If word got out, which it would, the reporters would have a field day with that. Yeah, I'm doing okay as well, thank you. So you wrapped the knife in your scarf and hid it. In Edgeworth's exhaust pipe. Right. Then I called my sister to tell her what happened and to ask her to hide the knife that was inside my muffler. You asked Emma? I didn't want anyone on the force to know about this. That would explain why Emma is so confident. Yep. Speaking of phone calls, I had a bad feeling about one of them that day. A bad feeling? The truth is, after I received those orders from Chief Gant, the first thing I did was to make a phone call. A phone call to Patrolman Jake Marshall. Why on earth would you call him? The lead investigator for the SL9 incident had been murdered. I wanted that fact to be kept hidden, and I needed help. He was the only other person I could trust, or at least I thought I could trust him at the time. However, it seems that after I spoke to him, he went off on an escapade of his own. Oh, you mean... Not wanting the case to die, he decided to take things into his own hands. He disguised himself as Detective Goodman and tried to steal the evidence. He had already stolen the ID card, but it seems he still hadn't made his mind up to break into the evidence room. After my phone call, any remaining doubts he had must have disappeared. So your phone call caused the incident in the evidence room. Sammy! What are we looking at? I'm afraid that's all I can tell you. But Lana, you've earned my respect, Mr. Wright, both as an evidence attorney and an investigator. Now please, don't pursue this any further in court tomorrow. Tomorrow's trial. There's only one way to drive off Lana's demons. I've got to get to the bottom of everything. Detective Goodman's real murderer.
I may or may not have borked at my neighbor for an hour.
Bro, what? Actually, your neighbor must just be like, what the hell, bro? And what went down in the chief's office 2 years ago? Yeah, SL9. To be continued. That includes the stream and the game.
Ooh.
Yup. And the next part, well, I should come back on later, basically.
I
And
need more.
I need more. Yeah, I got dinner in like 20 minutes, and I know the trial's not going to take 20
No way.
minutes. So that's what I got to do. But the next
Same
time
here,
I come
dude.
back, it will literally be the last the last trial of this game.
GG.
And it's sick. So I hope you guys do tune in. It's just pretty peak. There's still way more to come. And way more annoying shit. But yeah. I don't know. I could put it on story
Sounds
mode
good,
for a
brother.
bit. But yeah, I'll be back later, hopefully. If Skittles Nobody May Cry isn't too exciting.
I'll do my best to. I'm probably going to use today as a recharge for streams.
Probably gonna wait, what? Use? Yeah, I can't give you any music right now, so you just got the silent humming of your device and a bit of
Yeah,
my
I'm
voice
having
and
a relaxed
TTS.
day.
Oh, so you're not gonna stream? Is that what you're saying? Yeah. Damn. In that case, that can pretty much confirm that I will be back then. So stay tuned.
Probably not. Just want to have fun for myself.
I feel that.
Bork.
Alrighty, yeah, I will catch y'all later on then. And yeah, peace out. Thanks for your time and your comments and your gifts. Appreciate y'all. Laters.
But I will be every day apart from Friday.
Okay, so 3 days more coming. 3 days in a row of Skittles streams, guys. You heard it here first. Stay tuned. Peace out. Bye.